We're gonna go to that big ship. Wanna come? If we do it too good, they'll block us.
I don't think you have to worry about that. We're just gonna come out and get it out in the open here. Adam is suffering from a very horrible disease right now.
It's not that bad. You can barely even tell.
This isn't bullshit. He's currently got a case of the Bell's palsy.
I got Bell's palsy. And I don't know why they make it the hardest word to say for the people suffering from the condition.
Look at the cheek.
I got Bell's palsy.
Look at that cheek.
Don't point at it.
I'm sorry. It's funny.
Bell.
It's not a funny disease. It's funny because it's my friend.
No, it's actually kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
I've been having a lot of fun with it. But the show must go on, so here I am slugging through it. So, Thor, what'd you think?
Go back to it.
What?
So, first off, walking into the theater, right? I see, like, the theater's pretty packed. We didn't see this at the same time because he was a dick and wanted to go at, like, 10:25. And it's like, I got work in the morning, dude. Come on. You know, can't all be play.
I had work until like 9. I had class.
Oh, I don't even want to start that shit. He's not allowed to work right now.
I'm not.
Because dust could get in his eye.
I can't close my eye.
So anyways, I'm walking into the theater. I look up, about middle row, center aisle. And who do I see sitting there? Go ahead, guess.
I don't know.
I see what looks like Joe Marinelli's brother. Joe Marinelli is a good friend of mine. Good buddy. Big Marvel guy. Big nerd like you and I. You know, into the same things. And I get closer, and upon inspection, it's actually Joe Marinelli.
That's funny.
So I run up to him like, hey, buddy. I can give him a big hug. Meet his girlfriend for the first time. People behind me thought I was the weirdest fucking guy. But I sat next to him, ended up watching the movie with fucking Joe Marinelli. Shut up. Issues, tissues, and blissues, bitches.
Let's start this off strong. What are some of your issues with this?
Issues. Oh, okay. Let's see. I did not like the way the deaths of the Warriors 3 was handled at all.
The deaths of the Warriors. Okay.
They just straight gutted them.
Mm-hmm.
Zachary Levi, I can understand getting killed off the way he did just because it's like he's Shazam now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he needed the clear schedule from appearing in 5 minutes of another Thor movie. But I really that's probably my biggest issue with this film.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the fact that it's like a story with a non-story element to it. Like they do a lot to do nothing essentially.
Well, they kind of mixed 3 comic book storylines into one.
Yeah. So you don't really get Planet Hulk. You don't really get Ragnarok.
And you don't really get Contest of Champions.
There you go. It's all kind of just, hey, remember these elements?
Yeah.
Taika Waititi. Which I thought he did a fucking great job.
Amazing job.
So funny.
Love Taika Waititi.
Yeah. What we do in the shadows. Call back.
Well, he has a werewolf one coming out too.
It's a TV show.
We Are Werewolves or something like that.
We're werewolves, not swearwolves.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like that. What were your issues?
It's almost like a non-issue, but the villain for me, every time they went to Hela to like see what she was doing, like I just felt like I just wanted to see more of the Thor Hulk storyline.
Yeah.
So every time it cut to Hela, I was like, oh, I mean, I don't really care that much about this. It was almost like the Frodo from Lord of the Rings. You know, every time it cut back to Frodo, you didn't necessarily hate that storyline, but you just wanted to see more of the other storyline.
Yeah, it got iffy when Sam wasn't with Frodo.
Well, yeah. Either way, my point being, I just wanted to see more of that other storyline. And
Would you consider yourself Frodo or Sam in our relationship?
That's a good one.
I think you're more of a Frodo.
Yeah.
I think I'm the loyal friend.
And I'm the one that does everything.
You don't do shit. Bliss yous.
Some of my bliss yous. Dude, the comedy worked in this.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was so funny.
Oh, yeah. I saw... Okay, so I legitimately got lightheaded from 2 jokes that I completely saw coming. The ball against the glass hitting him.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that coming. Got so lightheaded I almost passed out. And then... Because I was laughing so hard. And then Thor, or Hulk, Mark
Banner.
Ruffalo flopping on the Rainbow Bridge.
When he went to go jump after the
Saw that
down.
coming too. Fucking lost my mind. Almost passed out. I kept like doing this. Almost fucking Joe Marinelli. Like, I kept almost passing out on him.
Yeah, dude, it was so funny. Taika Waititi knows his comedy. He's got...
What's so great about his brand of comedy is that it's genuine, and I've been saying this a lot when I talk about the ha-has in this movie, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
The yucks, one might say. It's genuine comedy. There was one dick joke. Learn your lesson, Guardians. Not everything needs to be a dick or poop joke. And I get that it's the difference in directing style and stuff like that, but this movie was genuinely funny.
Mm-hmm.
The theater was laughing so hard that you knew there was another joke right after the one everybody was laughing at, but nobody heard it because everybody was still laughing.
Right.
You know?
The whole... I actually enjoyed the fight scenes.
Did you? I did too.
Between him and Hulk in that battle arena.
Mm-hmm. That was a strong one.
Them running on the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
I gotta stop saying bees.
And peas. And peas.
Bees and peas.
Bliss you for me in this Korg, man.
Dude, right?
Taika Waititi does the motion capture Korg, which is a character from the Planet Hulk storyline. And he kind of does his own spin on it, where he's like this hyper aware, but like at the same time everything kind of over his head, but like just genuinely fucking funny, dude. I mean, I don't want to spoil any of his jokes. I think they're genuinely just like they add so much. Like here's the seasoning to the scene,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But he was my biggest bliss you for sure.
Yeah, no, he did an amazing job on this.
So what, you know, this is what everybody comes for. What was your biggest tissue? If you had to wipe a tear from the one eye that does currently work.
Fuck you, it's bugging me right now. I
What
can't
would it
blink.
be? What would it be? You can't look at me like
I'm
that.
sorry. But the storyline between him, his father... God damn it.
If you could only see half the shit we've had to cut.
That storyline between Loki, Thor, and his father was pretty sad to me. I mean, you see them go through this whole range of emotions. Stop laughing at me. Of finding him. What was he, in Iceland? In the Netherlands? It's supposed to be the sad part.
He was in like the Nordic place.
Either way, you see him go on. Where'd he go?
Valhalla.
Valhalla. So that tugged the old heartstrings, and him having the flashbacks to his father.
There were flashbacks. I think he was kind of
Or
communicating through the Odin Force.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What about you?
So it's kind of a through storyline throughout the film. Everything between Loki and Thor was really getting me, because like in that elevator, he's like, you know, this is what you've always thought of me. I guess I might as well just be it. And he just looks at him. He's like, I thought the world of you, Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you and I were gonna be fighting battles till the end of time. And like then it's like, you know, oh, I finally learned my lesson, brother. Like, you know, tricks him back, and then he does come back, and he knows he's back. Like he knew he was coming. Like I've always said the strongest point in the Thor movies is the relationship that Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston portray on screen. And the fact that this movie is just peppered with all the comedy it is, but then for those few fleeting moments, you sit there and actually get real pulls at the heartstrings. I thought it was incredible. So that was my biggest tissue.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
If you had to give this movie a rating, what would you give it?
Like on a scale of 1 through 16 Marvel movies, or...
Sure, let's say that.
I put this at number 1, man.
Really? Number one Marvel movie?
I haven't had an experience like this seeing a Marvel movie since the first Avengers, and I enjoyed this movie so much. I haven't stopped smiling thinking about it. I think this is my favorite Marvel movie, and I know I've said that a lot, but like Ant-Man was hard to fucking beat for me, and just this crushed it.
Yeah, I without putting thought to it, it's definitely a top 3.
Yeah,
I don't know about top 1. I'd have to think about it a little bit, but definitely top 3. Go check this one out. It was
check
amazing.
it out in theaters for sure. And that'll wrap us up for today. Again, thank you guys. Like and subscribe, share, show your friends. If you want to tell us what you thought on the movie, go ahead and leave a comment, or not. You know, we can just go fuck ourselves. We're just basically doing this for fun at this point, right?
Help me.